I never thought my marriage would feel like a silent room, filled with two strangers. My name is Ria. I was 24 when I got married. My parents chose a man named Arav for me. He was well-mannered, soft-spoken, and came from a good family. Everything looked perfect on the outside, but something inside me always felt off. The day we got married, he barely smiled. He did everything right: rituals, pictures, formal greetings. But his eyes, they were far away, almost like he was thinking of someone else. At first, I thought maybe he was nervous. After all, arranged marriages take time to grow. So I waited and hoped. Part 2: A Distant Husband. The first few weeks were quiet. He was polite but never warm. He never asked how my day was, never held my hand, never looked at me the way a husband should. One night I gathered courage and asked, "Arav, are you okay with this marriage? With me?" He looked at me for a moment and said softly, "I'm sorry, Ria. You deserve someone better." My heart sank. I didn't understand what I had done wrong. I was trying so hard to be a good wife, but he was slipping away like sand between fingers. Part 3: The Truth I Never Expected. Days turned into months. I started noticing small things. A name saved as my forever in his phone. Late night calls he'd take outside. A smile I had never seen before when he looked at his screen. One afternoon, while he was in the shower, a message popped up on his phone. "I miss you, Arav. I still dream of the day you chose me instead." My hands shook. My chest felt tight. When he came out, I stood there holding his phone. "Arav, who is she?" He didn't lie. He didn't shout. He just sat down and whispered, "Her name is Mira. I loved her before this marriage, but my parents didn't approve. They forced me to marry you." Part 4: Broken inside but still standing. That night I cried quietly. He didn't try to stop me. I wasn't angry. I was just hollow. What hurt the most was not that he loved someone else, but that I was just a name in a compromise, a placeholder in a story that was never mine. But I stayed, not because I was weak, but because I believed in giving love a chance. I stopped expecting anything from him. I focused on myself, my career, my peace. And slowly, something strange happened. Part 5: When he finally looked at me. One day, Arav came home early. I was reading on the balcony. He stood there silently and said, "Why are you still here, Ria?" I smiled gently, because I don't give up that easily. Tears filled his eyes. He sat beside me and whispered, "Mira moved on. She's getting married." And I realized, all this time, you were the one who stayed. You never hurt me. You were my home, and I was too blind to see it. Part 6: A New Beginning or Just an End. That night, he held my hand for the first time. It didn't fix everything, but it was a start. Some stories don't begin with love. but they grow into it, slowly, quietly. And sometimes pain is the soil where real love blooms. I married a man who loved another woman, but maybe, just maybe, he will learn to love me too.